this is going to be the installation of the Janus Motorcycles helmet lock. And what we see here is we have the bar clamp. This is sticking through already. Let me run that out a bit. And we're going to put this onto our rear fender carrier thing, or what would be the bike rack, if we had a bike rack on this particular bike. This is a Halcyon 450, by the way. If you have a 250, this may or may not be the same size tubing. But the thing with this is, right, is that this tubing is 7/8 or less, whereas this is a 1-inch tube holder. And again, some of our other spaces where we could put it down here, not big enough. And then this pipe is, in fact, too large, so it doesn't fit there. So they give you this little rubber pad in the kit, and I believe you are expected to wrap that around. It comes, it's like 3M or whatever. And mine is, because that's quite tight, it doesn't quite want to hang on. But that's where you get kind of your first bite on that. The other thing is that the bolts on this, one goes through both the front panel and the center clamp, but the other only goes through the center. So the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to use this to get me started, and then hopefully I'll bring that one in. So let's see. Oh, it's not gonna. Yeah, so that is pulling off already. Delightful. That's around now. Let's see if I can get the front piece on. Okay. All right, those threads are engaged. So now comes the fun part. We're gonna have to line up all 3 pieces. Here we go. So this is gonna go through here and land into the back of that clamp. We want to make sure our stuff is lined up straight through. But here's the thing. Now that it's on here, we need to cinch it down tight, because right now this is wiggly. I don't like wiggly. Wiggly is problematic. But here's the other problem. I can't get back to affect this first screw. So my alternative is, if I undo this, for instance, if I slacken this off, let's see, can I get underneath it? So that's now threads disengaged. So if I want to tighten this, my threads are completely disengaged. Let's see if I can get the threads on this engaged and get them both going, because I want to try and make it even pressure on both sides. Okay, so that's threads engaged, but I can't quite get the clamp over. Let's see if I can twist this more and get some more slack. Oh, I'm getting some more twist in anyway. So what I really want to see is I want to see engagement engagement of the clamp with the rubber all the way around. And it's okay up at the top. All right. Now, can I get that over? Or alternatively, can I slacken this off enough? All right. Okay, not quite. Another half a turn, quarter turn. Yeah, there we go. Now we're even. Now we can cinch this down. Yeah. This is a minor annoyance, but you can't actually swing the Allen key more than like a quarter turn on the short end. The long end is no good. Let me see if I have a longer Allen key for this. Appears to be like 5:30 seconds. So let's see. Yeah, so that's a 5:30 seconds. In it goes. It gives us a lot of leverage too to get that good and cinched tight. That's what I get for Harbor Freighting it. I bet you, when Harbor Freight had these measured and then they painted the outsides of them so that they're slightly oversized. Funny that. But solid, don't think that's going anywhere. A little pounding on it does move it around though. So I guess you're not hanging two helmets on it. I suspect that that's the rubber that's allowing it to spin, which I'll be honest, if you didn't notice that, you don't need the key to lock it. You can unlock and then lock. And we'll just double check the handguard helmet and make sure it's okay. I personally use a full face helmet. So, hang, lock. We are clear of the exhaust down there. And then when you unlock, your helmet doesn't fall off. Beauty, very nice.